Welcome to day 55 and another edition of Virtual Saturday Detox. Today's protocol will include 12 movements. We're going to complete each movement for 45 seconds, followed by 15 seconds of a transition time before moving on to the next exercise. Movement 1, bottom range squat. We're going to work the bottom half of the squat pattern for a 45-second duration. Movement 2, an alternating reverse lunge. Movement 3, top range squat. We're going to work the top half of our range. Movement 4 is a glute activation drill. We're going to anchor ourselves onto one of our legs, going into a bit of a hinge and a deadlift. We're then going to allow the other leg to go as far away from the midline as possible while our single leg takes the stability of the whole body. When we get to that halfway point, we will transition or switch to the other side. Feel free to load this or go body weight. Movement 5 is a bottom range incline push up. So you're going to elevate yourself on furniture at home, you're going to descend into your push up position, and you're going to work the bottom range of the push up. Movement 6 is a bent over tri-pull row. We're going to get into deep hip hinge position. We're going to pull both implements. So we've got tension on the back of our body. We're then going to release the right, release the left, release both. Right, left, and both. Movement number 7 is a top range push-up from an incline position. So again, placing yourself on that elevated surface, and we're going to work the top half of the range of our push-up. As always, a push-up is a moving plank, so we want to ensure that from our head to our toes, we're moving down and up as one unit. Movement 8 is a T position lateral raise. We're going to lift our load out to the side, and this will be our home position. We're then going to release one at a time, keeping constant tension on the shoulders. Movement 9 is a gas pedal. We're laying on the floor. We're going to pull both knees towards our chest, push our lower back into and we're going to extend one leg so it's really far away from us. We then have this opposite level of tension being created with our knee being pulled to our head and our other leg being pressed away from the body. We shall keep switching which foot is pushing on the gas, ensuring that we continue to have that push and pull effect through both limbs. Movement 10 is a short lever hard plank. We're going to pivot through the elbows and through the top of the bottom of the thighs, top of the knees. And from here, we're going to think about squeezing our butt. We're going to pull our elbows towards our thighs and our thighs towards our elbows. And we're going to create as much tension as we can. The shorter lever allows us to create even more tension over a shortened length. Movement 11. Horizontal and vertical scissors. So from here, pushing your lower back into the ground, and we're going to be performing a mixture here of scissors in the vertical manner and scissors in the horizontal manner. Feel free to break up the set by going into the different directions. Movement 12, we've got two options. Option 1 is a quadruped hard pull from this hands and knees position. You're going to imagine that you're dragging the hands to the thighs and the thighs to your hands as hard as you possibly can. Or if you'd like to have a bit of a different stimulus, you can dig your toes into the floor and elevate the knees up off the ground, still trying to bring the tenacity between that pull of the hands and the toes. Today's detox workout highlights some of the fun movements from earlier this week. If you enjoyed today's session, give our video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. just a quick shout out to all the moms out there. Have a happy Mother's Day weekend, and we thank you for everything that you do.